Welcome to Indianapolis. Toronto getting set to take on the Pacers in the back-to-back. Paul Jones and Sherman Hamilton. Raptors take care of Philadelphia, 20-point win. That's what they needed to do. They finished the homestand at 4-2. Many people saw a 4-2, maybe a 5-1 homestand. Who knows, maybe a 6-0, but 4-2 is pretty good. And it's not a matter of who you got the wins against. The fact that you got 4 wins is good.
Yeah, and I think when the Raptors let a game against the Denver Nuggets slip away and then they had to battle against Golden State, weren't able to get that W. But they did get a quality win against the San Antonio Spurs. And you're right. I looked at this homestand and I thought, hey, if they get 4 games and get out of this stand 4-2, that's a good homestand. I don't really care how it happens. Right. But for them, they built a bit more. And I thought the last few games on the homestand, we saw a team that started to figure out how to have better starts. We saw a team that figured out how to be more consistent defensively. So we saw some building blocks in terms of what they were able to accomplish. But I think overall, there's still some holes that need to be filled for this team. 4
straight wins at home, now out on the road against the Pacers, Sherman. You always take it personally when you see your former team, and that'll be the case for Luis Scola, who did a nice job in the game against Philadelphia. He had 21 in the previous win over Philly, a season-high tying 22 in the win to end the homestand. And Sherm, he's a guy who really likes to get it going early. 14 of his season-high tying 22 points in the first quarter.
Yeah, and Luis Scola, to me, he's a professional. He understands how to get himself ready for a game, and he's a self-starter. And I think on a team that doesn't have 12 guys who are hitting the floor every night that are self-starters, you need somebody who can kind of just charge things up offensively. And if you look at Luis Scola over the course of this season, there were some times where if he wasn't scoring early, they would have been in a bigger hole. So I think Luis Scola understands his role. And for a guy who was supposed to be coming off the bench, inserted into the starting lineup, I think he's done a great job providing energy, leadership, and his ability to score.
Well, Scola was a Pacer. They played a certain style with him, Roy Hibbert, people like that. They're both gone.
That's right.
The Pacers are playing a different style now, Sherm, very effectively, and Paul George is the hub of that.
He's been amazing. You know, they started 0-3 to start the season. Then they went on a 14-game stretch where they were 12-2. And I think Paul George is the catalyst for all that. This guy's scoring the ball extremely well. Over 27 points a game, over 8 rebounds a game. And he didn't want to play that 4th spot.
The first game against Anthony Davis will change your mind.
Absolutely. And now he figured out how good he can be and how effective he can be. He's playing at an MVP level, and he's the reason why this team is playing at such a good place.
All right. Well, you can see the game 7 o'clock, Sportsnet 1, and hear it on TSN 1050. Raptors and the Pacers from Bankers Life Fieldhouse.